Alright guys, so I was scrolling through Amazon, as I do, and I came across this product, this knife sharpener. And what caught my eye was this knife sharpener, the name of it is Razor Sharp. That's all fine and dandy. But if your knife sharpener cannot make something razor sharp, I don't think you have the right to name it Razor Sharp. So that's what we're going to test. Let's get this bad boy out of here. One thing I did see was that it is an adjustable, it has an adjustable angle. Because it looks like just one of those regular, classic, cheap knife sharpeners. I like it comes in a bag. Yeah, see, this just looks like one of those classic cheap knife sharpeners that I've tested before, where it's just like a set angle. You essentially just like rip the edge off of the knife to a predetermined angle and then polish it. And then you kind of just deal with whatever you get. But this one is adjustable from 14 to 24 degrees. And it says kitchen and sport. That does work. Alright, so I think for our purpose, we're going to keep it on 14 degrees because we want to create the sharpest edge possible. So first, if our baseline is razor sharp, we need to test the sharpness of a razor. So I have a fresh razor blade here. I assume we're going to be probably somewhere around 100. Oh, 185. Okay. I thought a razor blade would be a little bit sharper than that. But this is like a utility blade, so. All right, 185. That's the number to beat. Our knife of choice that we're going to use is this high carbon steel chef's knife. As always, we're going to use a chunk of a cinder block to make this thing dull. Alright, I think that's good enough. There's no chips or anything. Seems like we're just dull. So that should be a good place to start. Alright, so let's see here. We're at 14 degrees. Should be very simple. Oh, man. I can see the metal shards getting ripped off of that. I'm sure everyone who sharpens knives for a living is cringing right now. I can see all the metal shavings. What's crazy is that it actually kind of feels like it's getting an edge. I don't know if maybe the tip is more damaged or something. But whenever I'm back here on the back part of the blade, and I start to pull, I can feel that it's like really cutting into the edge. And then once I get to about like here, it's almost like it loses its grip. And I can feel it just want to just slide right through. Oh, there's literally metal shavings on the table. Let's see without the polish, see where we're at. I mean, that's a pretty good sign. Yeah, that edge. Oh. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think it's as sharp as I think it is. Or I don't think it's as sharp as the rest of, as like the back part of this blade. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this tip is just not that sharp. I don't know what's up with that. It's very strange. I'm also going to strop this. Now, let's see where we're at. The number to beat, I believe, was 185. I bet we're not terribly far off of that. 375. All right. So 375 still seems really, really sharp though. Let's do this. Let's run it through here some more, since I did damage the edge a lot. Let's run it through there some more, and give it another shot. I actually did read the instructions with this thing, believe it or not. It says to pull it through 10 times on this and 10 times on this. But here's what I'm gonna do. Since I did probably 10 times the damage of a regular knife with grinding it on the cinder block, I'm gonna pull it through 10 times the amount. So I'm gonna go 100 times over here, and I guess I probably shouldn't go 100 times over here too. That might be a little bit too much. I'll go 100 times over here and 50 times over here. And then we'll strop and we'll see where we're at. Alright, that's 100 through the sharpened side. Not as many metal shavings as before, which maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that first run through was ripping a lot of metal off, and maybe now it's not. This edge feels better. Maybe it finally cut an edge on there. It's still not... It's not great, but it's a little better. I think we're getting real close. I think if we're not past 185, I think I'm honestly going to be a little bit surprised. It grips the fingernail. That's usually a sign that they're pretty sharp if they'll grip your fingernail. Ooh. Alright, I think we are right where we're supposed to be. Alright. Please be close. If we're not under 185 or at 185, please don't be over 200. I'm going to take a guess. I think we're going to be, if a razor blade's 185, I think we're going to be 195. So still super sharp, but just not quite there. I'm going to go super slow. Give it every chance possible. I literally didn't even think that broke. Are you kidding me right now? 90? 90. Like, almost 100 less than what the razor blade was? I think we have we have a defective clip. Honestly, that happens sometimes. Let's do it again. Sometimes the clips are, sometimes they're a little defective. All right, now let's get a real number. I'm gonna go super slow again. Okay, this was that 145. That's probably a more realistic number. I knew when I saw 90, there's no way that it's that sharp. 145 though is still absolutely crazy, because I think like the thinnest type of razor blades, like the ones that they use for not straight razors, but like double-edged razors, I think those are 100. So this is almost as sharp as that, and way sharper than a razor blade. We beat the razor blade by 40. That's actually crazy. I've never in my life used a cheap sharpener like this, one that you just just rip the blade through, and it actually performed good. I'm honestly kind of shocked. It works. They can have that name. You can call your product Razor Sharp. It makes knives sharper than razors. I'm impressed with that. So let's finish up with a water bottle test. I have a feeling this is gonna go so smoothly. This is probably gonna be one of the smoothest water bottle cuts I've ever done. I'm gonna get a little fancy with it. I'm just gonna take it off the top right there. All right. I did not want that much water to spill out. The whole point was I wanted to get the top off and not have the water spill out. That's smooth. It's very rare that I get a knife or a sword or anything that cuts the top of a water bottle off that smoothly. So, that is the Razor Sharp Knife Sharpener. It earned its name. It does what it says it does. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.